multiplication and division. By adding and subtracting multiplication of numbers, we'll follow certain process. By adding the numbers, we'll take one of the number and take another number and we'll make it as a group and add both the numbers and we get a result, and the resultant part is called sum of these two numbers. Sometimes we get more than two numbers, then we take a particular two numbers, any one which are convenient for us to add, and we add them and get a result of it, and that result will add to third number and we get a final result. This is called grouping the numbers, adding by grouping. Subtraction of numbers, we'll subtract two numbers and we get a result that is called difference of the given two numbers. So multiplication of numbers, we multiply any two numbers and we get a result that is called product of given two numbers. And division, when we divide two numbers and then which number we are dividing, that is called divisor. What number we have divided, that is called dividend. And after division we get a result, we get something that is called quotient, and after what is the left out part is called remainder. After the division, left out part is called remainder. So these are the four arithmetical operations. So let's see with some of the examples. Operation of numbers, adding by grouping, subtracting, that means subtraction, multiplication and division. We have some of the numbers like 12,345. We got three numbers here. The three numbers are 12,345, 34,541 and 261. In this case, we'll take these two numbers because these two are looking similar in the place values. So let's take these two numbers and add them by grouping. 12,345 plus 34,541 added with 261. So like this we can add these two numbers. 6, 8, 8, 6, 4, 46,886 plus 261. So in this manner we add these numbers because these two are having the same places. So we take it as a group and we added this number separately, and after adding we got a number here. We got two numbers and we added this to we got a number, and with that we need to add 261. Let's add these two numbers. 7, 14.4 and 10, 11, 7 and 4, 47,147. This is the final result we got. So what we understood is, whatever the numbers we got, and we arrange as a group which are convenient for us. We add those numbers first, we retain as a group and we add those numbers first, and after getting the result and we add the next number to it and to get a final result. So this is called adding by grouping the numbers. Let's go to the next concept, subtraction. Let's take any two numbers, 34,541 and 12,140. When we got these two numbers, we can observe that the two numbers are having the same places. Let's subtract these two numbers. So when we are doing subtraction, 34,541 minus 12,140. So 110, 1, 0, 4, 2 and 2. So this is 22,401. So when we subtract these two numbers, we got a result 22,401, and this result is called difference of these two numbers. This is called difference of given two numbers. So this is the process of multiplication and multiplication. Sorry, this is the process of subtraction. So let's go to the multiplication. We'll take any two numbers. 12 into 10. So 12 into 10 is 120. So 120 is called as the product of 12 and 10. When we multiply these two numbers, we got the result 120. So 120 is called as product of 12 and 10. And 12 and 10 are factors of 120 that we have learned in previous chapter. So 12 and 10 are factors of 120, and 120 is the product of 12 and 10. So this is the multiplication and the division. Let us take any two numbers. (43) and 8. Let's divide this. 43 divided by 8. So 43 divided by 8. And we are dividing it. So we get 5 8s are 40. Then we get 3 as a remainder. So now we cannot divide it. So let's observe that it is cancelled for 5 times. This 5 times it is cancelled, and we got 40 here, and we got the remainder 3. So what number we have divided with is 8. So 8 is called divisor. With which number we have divided? That is 43. That is 43 is called dividend. And here 5 is called quotient. So 8 is divisor, and 43 is the dividend, and 5 is quotient. And you know the rule, division rule, that is dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So the remainder after dividing is wrong. After dividing, we got 3 as a remainder. So 3 is left out. So this 3 we call as a remainder. And division rule, we use the property. Division rule is dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. This dividend we get by multiplying this 2, divisor into quotient, adding with remainder. So this is the process of division. So up to now we have discussed about operation on numbers, 4 arithmetical operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Mixed operations involving plus, minus, into and division. Previously we have learned how to do arithmetical operations, 4 arithmetical operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now we have mixed operations, an expression which is having more than 2 operations, like plus, minus, into and divide. So we need to follow a certain process to simplify the expressions. First, let us see about the expression. It is in the form of 12 plus 3 into 4 minus 1. This is the expression. Then we need to use the rule of D mass. D mass is for addition, and S stands for subtraction. So let's recall. We need to use D mass rule when the expression is given in this form, that is 12 plus 3 into 4 minus 1. So the reason is D mass means division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So in this, why we have used this D mass is when we simplify this, when we are going to simplify this, we should not use whatever the symbols are given here. So 12 plus 3, if it is given, so it's not the first terms what are given. We need to apply the same operation. We have to follow one of the rule, that is D mass. So whenever it is in division form, division symbol, so we need to divide first, then after multiplication, and addition after subtraction we need to do. So let's see. In this problem, we have 24 divided by 12 plus 3 into 4 minus 1, and this we have division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. First we need to take the division and simplify it, then after multiplication we need to do, and addition after subtraction, and finally, so let us see here, 24 divided by 12 is 2. So let's simplify this part. This 24 divided by 12 is 2 plus 3 into 4 minus 1. So division we have completed. D mass rule. We have completed the division. Then after we have multiplication, and this we can observe there is a multiplication 3 into 4. Let's simplify this. So 2 plus minus 1. This is remaining terms are the same as it is. And 3 into 4 when you simplify, that is 3 into 4 is 12. So multiplication is done here, and addition means we need to take the positive values and add. If we have the negative values more, and add the negative values separately and get the value of in addition symbol and subtraction minus symbol separately. So here we have plus 12 and plus 2. There is two positive values and one of the negative value. So let's add these two negative values. If we have one more negative value along with this, then we add both negative values and write the answer here. So 2 plus 12 is 14. So the greater number is 12. So plus 14, and it's minus 1. Right, same as it is. Now addition is done with this. So after finally if you do subtraction, so 14 minus 1 is 13. So finally we got the answer of 13. So whenever we have more than two operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, we need to use the D mass rule. So 24 divided by 12 plus 3 into 4 minus 1 is equals to 13. In this form, first division we need to simplify, then after multiplication and addition of the numbers and subtraction, finally we need to do. Let's take another example for D mass rule. So we can observe that 3 plus 4 into 3 divided by 3 minus 1. So whenever the given question, we need to see very carefully that what we need to do first, that is division. So observe, there is a division in this. So division is in this one, 3 by 3. So 3 by 3 is 1. So remaining terms, let's write same as it is. 4 into 3 plus. So 3 plus 4, 3 by 3 we have done 1 minus 1. So division is done. Then after multiplication, let's multiply these two numbers. That is 4 into 1. There is no other multiplication other than this. So 3 plus 4 minus 1. So after multiplication we have addition. So addition of two numbers, we have 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 minus 1. So finally we need to do subtraction. So 7 minus 1 is 6. So final answer for 3 plus 4 into 3 divided by 3 minus 1 is 6 using the Timas rule. So let's go to the next concept using operation of off. So using operation of off is nothing but sometimes we get 3 off 4 plus 2 plus 3, and in this case in between the two expressions we have off, the word off is given, then in that case we need to use multiplication between the expressions. For example, let us take one of the question, 3 off 4 plus 3 into 5 minus 1. So in this question 3 off, so whenever 3 off is given and whenever off, the word off is given, so we need to simplify the first off and take out the off first and write in that place multiplication symbol and then simplify according to the Timas rule, same as it is. So first let's see, whenever off is given we need to simplify the off. So in the place of off, we need to take multiplication and simplify first that part only. So 3 into 4 plus 3 into 5 minus 1. So